Welcome back to my Twisted Life of Poetry. I am Poetry. It's still recorded automatically. And this is Keena. I'm going to say her name for her this week.
Thanks.
We are here to bring you another review or talk or chat or discussion or whatever you want to call it of Survivor. Season 38, Episode 2. I forgot what the name of it was.
I thought it was something about war. There's a battle or something.
Episode 2.
There's a
Okay.
battle between. There's a battle going.
It wasn't a lot going on this episode, I didn't think.
Nah.
We come in on the aftermath of Reem choosing to go over to the edge of extinction. She out there all lonely and desolate by herself. Ain't got no food, ain't got no water, ain't got no toilet paper. Nothing. She ain't got nothing. No shelter. She can't wipe her butt with her right hand because her left hand ain't there either. She ain't got nothing. Okay, so she crying. And she break it down. I just don't know what to do with myself. They give her an option to stay there, tough it out. It's gonna be tough on her. They said she gonna have some challenges.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what these challenges are because they still haven't presented them to her yet. It's been 3 days. She finally walked to the edge of extinction. See a note that says you can either tough it out or raise the flag and go home. So she's teetering back and forth about what she wants to do. I say, tough it out. This is what Survivor's about. This is how the old Survivor used to be, where you had to drain your water. You had to figure out how to boil stuff. You had to find your coconuts, had to find your fish and your crabs and all that stuff.
Yeah, but you had a group, though.
You talking low, too.
Oh, well, you had a group, though. But she by herself.
Oh, well, too bad, so sad. Maybe I should put the mic up.
I mean, you can.
Hold on, yeah.
I'm only talking low because I talk when we downstairs and take a minute for my voice to adjust.
It's because she really sound like a man.
I mean, it's true, but...
So I say tough it out. Stick it there. I mean, what you got to lose? Nothing. Except for your sanity, which I talk to myself anyway. I get the best answers that way. So I don't worry about talking to myself. Keena, what would you do?
I'm a punk. Listen, like, I don't like being alone. That is a very sensitive thing to me. Anyway, and I can't do silence. I have panic attacks. I freak out.
You got the waves.
That's not the silence I need, because that make me gotta pee, and then I gotta wake up in the middle of the night. I need like some ambient stuff, like, you know, like some lo-fi music going on, maybe some little chitter chatter from the animals. But then if it's animals near me, then I'm really gonna freak out, because I'm like, one of us gotta die, and it's gonna be you.
Your protein. That's how you get your protein.
She said she only saw coconuts.
That's all she saw was coconuts on a little desolate island.
Yeah.
So we're still trying to figure out whether they are going to send people to that exact same island. And if they do, what they going to do when they get there? They just going to be both living off of
because it's like extinction.
life.
And then when you start adding more people, then it becomes like a community. And then that kind of defeats the whole purpose of edge of extinction.
Right.
But then when they showed her, it showed all these islands in the background. And I was like, put everyone on
You can't think they're going to put them all on different islands, which would make sense to me.
Like one or two. Maybe one or two.
Because if you put them all on the same island.
It won't. It's not going to work.
Okay, so initially, Keena thought that Kelly would have been a good choice to go to Edge of Extinction only on the strength of her and Reem could team up. I thought that Reem was going to be better against Kelly, and that wasn't going to work out. Because they both two strong, pig-headed women. They act just alike. So I didn't think that was going to happen.
That's kind of the thing that you said with Keith, though. Like, you said she was just going to accept Keith. Because Keith snitched.
I think she's going to accept him, though. I think she got a deep-seated hate for Kelly.
I mean, who don't, though?
See, she thought Keith was her son. And somebody who's young and... You make mistakes, but Kelly, there's an adversary. She don't like her.
Anyway, her and Kelly would be a bomb team because they both hard-headed. They both very angry people.
Yeah.
they would be good because they could flip that whole game around.
They gonna hate each other for the first 24
they
hours at
absolutely
least.
gonna hate
At
each
least.
other. They would flip that whole game around.
So we go back to the
Or Kelly and Wendy.
Kelly and Wendy.
Because Wendy is good at getting people.
Wendy is good.
And Kelly is good at playing people.
This episode right here let us see how Wendy's mind works.
And it was...
And she's on point.
I was with it.
She's on point. Everything that she said was truth.com.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Wendy's on point on her game, and she covered her ass.
I realized that two people who it's going to be that kind of orchestrate everything. It's going to be Wendy and War Dog.
Think it's gonna be Wendy War Dog?
You see how War Dog got everybody on? He was like, Keith.
He did.
And everybody was like...
He did. Everybody was thinking.
But then
Wendy
Rick
was smart enough to get everybody on her side, but I that's why I think it's gonna be Rick. Rick is gonna be
the low key one because don't nobody really think much about Rick and David, but they technically are the ones that's playing this whole game.
Yes, they are.
Playing everybody.
Yes, they
I
are.
love it. I love them too, but get them separated.
Yeah, that's true. And like everybody was so concerned about Wendy going to find an item. Wendy wasn't even thinking about no damn item for real.
She was like, I'm out here living my best.
That's all she was thinking about was getting Kelly Wentworth's ass gone.
And then Lauren found it. And I don't know why Lauren didn't put it in her shirt like a sensible person.
Yeah, they went on a group search for the item.
Which is smart. That's smart.
A group search so everybody could basically know who got it, really.
Mm-hmm.
But Lauren found it on her own. And she buried it out there in the woods instead of putting it in her bosoms.
Because it was a blue little pouch, and she had a blue shirt on, so it was going
and it was small.
And all you had to do was flatten it out, you know.
Yeah, it was like a little stone. It wasn't no big old medallion like they normally have.
If she take her hair down, you can put it in your back, and it'll be fine. They won't see it. Get it, Lauren. I'm giving you tips.
Put it in your booty cheeks.
Okay, that's gross.
That's what girls tell girls.
I'm just saying, look, man. I know, but she did. But look, if I was Jeff, I'd be like, I'm not touching it.
Somebody did that. They poured it out their scrotums. They was like, Jeff, I don't know if you want to touch this. It was an item. I want to say it was David. Last time he was on it, it was one of the... They just kept putting out items out their pants. I think it's sweaty balls.
But I mean, it's smart, but it's
like I didn't have any pockets.
come to... If you go on
It's been
Survivor,
3
please wear pants
days.
with pockets.
Please wear pants with pockets.
Please.
Double up too.
Save yourself.
Double up
Yeah,
too.
become prepared.
So
They gonna
so
watch
yeah,
this and ban
on it's Kama. I forgot the name of the
Kama,
team.
Kama,
Manu.
Kama, Kama.
So the Manu tribe, Lauren found it. She got the item. Don't nobody know she got it.
The Kama tribe is gonna be real dumb. They being real dumb. I mean, you know they got their whole teamwork going together, but the fact that they outcasting Aubrey is Aubrey or Audrey?
Damn.
Liz.
Audrey.
Audrey.
I think it's Audrey.
I keep saying both.
I do too.
Audrey.
It's Audrey
Audrey.
or Aubrey. I don't know. Y'all correct us down in the
Please
comment
do.
section.
But yeah, them and Joe, they sort of not speaking to them, which is, I mean, I understand, you know, you want to get the returning people out. But outcasting people is the worst possible thing you can do.
And Audrey, it's Audrey. She's trying to work with them.
She's
trying to talk with them.
help them.
But she is saying the same thing to everybody, and then everybody is talking. And we think that the black girl name is Julia.
Yeah,
We know the other girl with the long black straight hair. That's Julie. I think the black girl name
It's
is
always
Julie.
two people with similar names.
With similar names, yeah. So
they be like, I like their teamwork. I love that because their teamwork is bomb. Bomb.com.
and Victoria is reminding me of Wendy, because she is peeping Aubrey's game, and she calling it out shot by shot. She's saying this. Why she's saying, I just want to have a dialogue with you. Then they show her saying, I want to have a dialogue with you.
with everybody.
She knows everything because she studied the game.
But the only thing is, they haven't said anything about Joe.
They haven't said because Joe is feeding them.
He is. He feeding them. He got the challenges, and he also said he wasn't gonna be out there this season.
Yeah, he did.
He just gonna go through it. So they not saying they even said Joe is not a problem right now until later. Audrey is the problem.
Yeah, she's the problem. They want to get her.
They don't. Okay, if they watch past season, they know how smart she is. Audrey could
use
flip
her
a
to the
game.
benefit.
They could, like they did with Kelly. It's a shield, but technically Joe would be more of a shield.
Joe be more
They
chill.
would-
But they could use her expertise to get Joe.
That
The
is
same
true.
way that David is trying to go up against Kelly.
That's true. But not think about it. If they merge, but they still got all the returning players. Imagine how
But they will still be low on numbers because it's going to be 4 returning players against, because usually the merge is like 10. Oh, no, we got 13 people.
13 people. Then the people on Extinction. And then, as we already know, everybody is in love with Joe. Even the men are in love with Joe. And Lauren technically ain't even on Kelly's side for real. She loved Kelly. Like, I would be, me and
that's
Lauren,
true.
like the same person. We love Kelly, but we want her to go.
Want to go, yeah.
Because she got an idol.
That's the same thing with War Dog. War Dog really don't like her at
War
all.
Dog is.
He's like, we need to use her as a shield for right now. And Kelly know it. She know that's what they trying to do.
She said it.
She said the only person that she trusts is Lauren.
Mm-hmm.
And then David's the only person he trusts is Rick. And like I said, we already think Rick is a mastermind.
Oh, absolutely.
So,
but let me tell y'all about. Let me rant about Keith real quick.
I'm gonna rant about Keith.
This challenge, y'all. Chris helped him through the entire thing.
Entire thing.
Entire thing. Now, look. I said he was weak this episode. I said he was weak last episode. But Keith really, he really is. I can't. I mean, he's not a good swimmer. Apparently, he ain't a good ring tosser, and then apparently he's not good at orchestrating things because he could have flipped that.
He could have flipped
thing.
that whole game.
Whole game.
But he let them do it for him. He was trying to. He was trying to be carried through the game. That's what he was trying to do.
You can't do that, especially in the first couple episodes. You can't just be carried through unless you win it.
And then he's trying to like devote himself to loyalty to Chris when you already flipped on Ring. And that's one of the things he brought up during council was that, yeah, you got to watch out for who's going to be the flippers. That's you, though.
And he flipped quick. I have never seen somebody flip so fast in my life. He said, oh, that's what you going to do? Hey, y'all, Rave doing this. And they was like, oh, okay.
Immediately. So, yeah.
So, like, and then when he got voted out, wow, he said, y'all think y'all going to win challenges now. We sure are. We ain't got to help you swim.
He started off, Chris had to help him swim. Chris had to help him climb up over the thing.
Kelly did
Chris
too.
had to help
Kelly
him
was
get
like,
down.
Come on.
They was like, come on, Keith, help out. Come on, Keith, we need you. Come on, Keith. Keith was also, we going underneath the little thing, bringing the little snake underneath there. Everybody pushing and pulling, and Keith rolling alongside of it. He didn't even, only thing that was touching was the top of his head. I was like, what the hell is he doing? Then we do the ring toss. Okay, now I have a problem with the ring toss
because they only let
Keith.
I think you can only let 2 people.
Only 2 people was able to try.
Because Joe and Fine Boy was doing it. I can't remember his name right now.
Eric,
yeah, Fine Boy was doing it.
Yeah.
They only switched out them 2, and then
Chris and Keith was doing on the ring toss, and
y'all, I seen
Keith was throwing like me. I have no hand and eye coordination, but I think I still would have got at least 1 compared to what Keith was doing.
You go win a carnival rigged game with a ring toss like that, and he couldn't.
We knew at that moment that Keith was gone.
Absolutely.
That he was about to go.
Because you can't have a strong team if you got to keep helping somebody through.
At this stage in the game, you need strong players because you're trying to get to the merge. And he was almost safe. He was almost safe because Wendy had banded together her people to get off Kelly Wentworth.
Mm-hmm.
David was like, I'm on board. Rick was on board. They only had to get 2 more people. Keith, of course, was on board because he didn't want to go. So they talked, but then Chris came to them like, hey, you know what? We should get Kelly Wentworth off instead of Keith.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I may want to keep Keith around because he's loyal. Okay. War Dog got in his head. Come on, dog. You got to think about that. She could be our shield.
If you think about it, more people voted for Keith.
Well, they only went through 4 votes. That's all they showed us was 4. The 1 voted for Wendy. 1 voted for Kelly.
Kelly voted for Wendy. I already know that.
Yes,
Kelly and Wendy voted for each other. I know that for a fact. But that would mean War Dog, probably Chris,
Lauren.
maybe.
I think Lauren voted for Keith.
Lauren.
Mm-hmm.
So it was either Wendy, Rick, or David.
It was Rick.
It had to
I think it was Rick.
Because Rick was like, because Rick talked to War Dog too. He was like, I see where you coming from, and I know where I'm coming from, but the challenges thing, you can't keep losing challenges, because then you're gonna start dropping like flies, and you ain't gonna have no team.
And the only way David would feel safe is if he voted with them. But they didn't show us the final vote at the end.
Because Keith sat there for a long time, deciding on what he was gonna pick. Just pick up the torch if you want to stay. I mean, you can leave the island when you want. All you gotta do is raise that sail, and they'll be like, vroom, vroom.
Yeah, over on the Kama trial, they was kumbaya and they dancing and Millie rocking and everything. And Aubrey like, let's play the game,
Yeah,
and nobody really want to play it with her.
She was like, I don't like this kumbaya.
Right,
Honestly, I don't either. I want people to turn against me.
They just too friendly right now. Just like they get too comfortable when they that friendly with each other. Somebody got to be thinking, and it's Aubrey right now, but she's a target. So they like, we got to get to Audrey. Are you sure it's not Aubrey? I don't even know. At this point. We had it right last week because we had it written down. But yeah, so everybody was over there looking for the idol. I mean, everybody, but nobody found it that we saw.
I knew I was right the whole time. It's Aubrey.
With a B. It's Aubrey. We know that now. Y'all ain't got to put it in the comment section. Hey.
Anyway, yeah, so they want to be all buddy, but then they not being buddy with the right people.
Right.
And then
use what you got.
Julie is like, y'all, it's already a split between the men and the women.
Because truth be told, yeah, because that's how it really was. The men were looking for the idol, and the women was going around collecting palm fronds. And Julie like, why are we not looking for the idol ourselves?
Yep.
And I think Victoria thought it was just funny. Like, yeah, why are we not looking for it? What happened to Aurora? They didn't show her at all this episode.
Aurora?
The blonde. When I said I love her name.
Oh, she said she wasn't doing that.
They didn't show her really at all this episode.
She ain't really had nothing to do. She was like, okay, I'm here. I'm in the challenge. I did well. Leave me alone. But it was also another funny part that I laughed at. It was when they won the challenge, and then Jeff was like, what's y'all reward going to be? And then Julia and what's our country boy name? Gavin. They was about to speak up, and then Victoria was like, we want the fish, and then they was like,
you gonna speak for everybody? You ain't gonna talk it over?
Like, I want a little cumin on my lettuce. What's wrong with you?
Not a little cumin. Because we was trying to figure out like which reward we would have picked.
I picked fish.
I would have picked the fish too, even though I can't swim. But like, what we gonna use seasonings for? We ain't got no food to put it on. Yeah. Like, we need protein. So, and we know Joe could fish. Joe is like Ozzy. He's the fisher. He's the one to provide food. That's why Joe gonna be around longer than Aubrey is. He gonna be around a lot long. Plus, he's cute to look at.
He is real cute to look at.
His hair is just
I'm having a great time watching the show, y'all.
So, no, Kelly Wentworth was on the edge. We thought she was gonna go for a second.
Too. She thought she was going.
Yeah, she thought she was going too.
She heard Keith. She was like,
they got Keith out of there. He was like, "Oh my God, y'all really? Yes, really, son." Like,
okay, look. Now, all the past seasons, I mean, they do a lot of swimming challenge. They do a few swimming challenges.
They do a lot
most of the
lately.
time, they do like puzzles or like obstacle courses. This season, they already did 2 swimming out the back. So we gotta have somebody that's like a bombdv.com swimmer. Also, in the preview, the best swimmer is apparently her. So
Wendy was the best one, and like I say, that's one thing I said. They should have let Reem stay at least another episode just to teach Keith how to swim, because she the one that was teaching him how to swim. But at the end, like I say, he had his choice to go to Extinction Island and to go home. He couldn't even make that decision. Like, make a decision, pick one. Do you want to be in this game or don't you?
If you hesitate to try to stay in the game, then you should go home. There should be no hesitating. Because Reem looked at it, she was like, okay. Let's pick up.
We knew she wasn't gonna go.
She was like, "Let go," and he reached. He's like,
He
like he touched.
He praying to the Lord right now. I mean, we got a to be continued because we don't know what he picked because he was so indecisive. He want the Lord to give him the answers. I understand that feeling. I understand. You want to speak to me? Speak to me. Boy, make a decision. Make a decision. Doggone it. Like, right, left or right. Take the fire or go let the torch burn out. Which one you want to do, Keith? Which one you want to do? But if he takes the torch, is he gonna go with Reem? And the reason why I say if he goes with Reem, and the reason why she would be forgiving him because she's gonna be so happy to see somebody.
Yeah, that's true.
But I still think that I think she blames Wentworth for her leaving because she don't know Keith turned on her. Keith will come in probably trying to apologize, like, I'm sorry, I flipped on you.
But that's what I'm saying. If he do take it and they get sent to different islands, and then what if, like, they get sent to random islands, and then Kelly happens to see Reem, she gonna tell. She gonna tell her.
Oh yeah.
He gonna be like, hey, Keith, he run and told that real quick.
So yeah.
So next episode.
Yeah, next episode we see that Wendy get hurt.
I don't know what happened, but
her ankle was fucked up.
Yeah, it looked bad. I don't know. Something must have maybe happened in the challenge, I guess.
We thought Wendy was gonna go. We knew she was gonna be the next one to go.
Until we saw that challenge. If I didn't see that challenge, it probably still would have been Wendy.
But I still, I mean, like I said, I thought last week that she was a player, but she don't know how to keep it quiet, keep it on the low. She talked too much. Even in this episode, she was talking too much.
I mean, y'all realized last week I said Keith too, right?
You did say Keith. You called it.
I said Keith. I said Keith should have went the first episode. Yeah, but you know,
that's true. That's true too.
People don't. Think.
But yeah, he made that comment like, y'all act like y'all gonna win challenges now. As
Maybe
if you was helping.
Have a problem.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't say nothing. I can't swim either, but I'd be like, Jeff, I can't do it. I'm not even gonna go on the show if I can't swim for real.
Yeah, I don't. One reason why I have never applied for it because I'm like, I can't swim.
I already don't like losing.
I don't like bugs.
That's that too. I mean, yeah, you don't.
Yeah,
but I don't like losing. And if I lose, I flip. I'm a very competitive person. And dude, I lost the spelling bee challenge and I went off. So I really don't need to be on Survivor.
You did.
Look, man. Cause they gonna spell Santa Claus with a K. How dare you?
Oh my goodness.
That's incorrect. Anyway, yeah, that's my thoughts on Survivor.
All right, so let us know what y'all think down in the comment section. Do y'all think the right person went this week? Who y'all think is the best schemers on each team? And do y'all think Aubrey is making a mistake by trying to talk to everybody and get them on the side? What questions you got that you want the people to answer in the comment section?
Do you think Joe is cute? And would you play Kelly? Like, would you just like let her stay? Because I would let her stay. Because, you know, I don't like having a target on me. I would let her stay until we merge, and then I shut all them returning players down.
I would get Kelly gone, and I would get David gone, and I would care less about the shields because that puts everybody back on the even playing field for me. Because everybody would be first time. They still got, they do still got underdogs. But the underdogs not using the shields. It's the people who the power players that are.
They smart though. Because that's the thing about this season. I know.
If Wendy team up with Wentworth.
That's what I'm saying. That would be a team. That would be
that would be so team. Unexpected.
But the problem is, nobody is realizing who you should split. Now, the first episode, Wendy and Reem, they absolutely had to be split. That should have been gone. Lauren and Kelly, split. Gotta get that. But they not realizing David
and Rick.
And that's their problem. That is the main problem on this thing. But they could, though. They could. But that's the problem. Snip, snip.
Not snip, snip. That makes sense. You're giving them a circumcision.
I was thinking castration. But okay, I mean, I guess that works.
She went to the extreme. I'm just at least getting the skin off, taking the whole penis. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for coming back. We'll be back next week with Survivor. We hope y'all enjoying this season. Y'all got questions for us? Put them down in the comment section. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Peace.